Hi, Charles from Southern Indiana. Well, this is an intro to the intro. We just finished this project, and I just want you to know, if you've stumbled across this video, this is not a how-to at all. This is really just for our family, but I throw it on my channel just to keep it there. But it's just kind of a loose record of what we did over the last actual 5 weeks of the project. So don't complain it's too long, because it's just really for our family as a way to remember what we did. There will be a very short version as well. This is a project where we're building a deck and a screened-in porch for our daughter Sarah and her husband Rob and family here in Columbia, Tennessee. Thanks for watching. So I've actually already started on this project. I've been here twice, for a week once and 3 or 4 days the second. And what we're doing here is we are going to put a deck over this concrete patio. It's got a big cracks in it, and we're going to build a deck that's going to come off of that kitchen door. It's going to be about 28 inches high. And we've had a few hurdles. One of those was I have 12 holes to dig and pour concrete using sonotubes, 12-inch down 24 inches. We got our permit. I turned that all in. Susie and I came down for that, and then I came back and thought I would knock these holes out in a couple of days. It didn't turn out that way. This is very hard clay with rock in it, and if you close your eyes and you would hit in the dirt with a shovel, it sounds like you're hitting into a gravel pile. So it literally took hours and hours to do each hole. And another hurdle that we had was the concrete steps over there. They're half gone. They're solid. I couldn't even barely put a chip on the edges. So I found a guy who came, and I'll show you some clips of him. He came around like a small jackhammer. He didn't wear any safety equipment. He did it in Crocs with no eye protection or ear protection. But he wanted to take it all down, but it was taking forever. So I just said, get me down low enough so I can run a board across my rim joist and then have my joist come out here to the edge. So what we're building is roughly 13, 14 foot out this way and about 27 feet across. I have 12 footers, and today what we're going to do, Susie and I'm going to start getting these 6x6 posts screwed in, anchored into the concrete. And these are the same that I used on our pergola project, which I still haven't put together a video about that. But I'll be running a 4.5 inch bolt into the concrete, and then it expands, and then you tighten it down. We'll mount these, so I can't say that everything is perfectly in the level across here, but we make up for that difference by adjusting the height of the posts. So that's kind of what we're going to try to do today. Today we're going to get the 4 posts here and the first beam across, and once we do that, and we know we're going to have the deck board level, there's my lovely assistant. Actually, she's kind of the brains of the operation now. Once we get it all level across where we know it's going to be, so it's going to be this high, about right here. So it's going to be a great deck, and then we're going to put a rail around it and then screen it up to the top. Moman, what just happened?
We just got the thumbs up from the inspector.
Did it take him long to ascertain whether we had made a strong?
Took him 30 seconds. Less than 30 seconds.
Yep. And so he said we're looking good. And then I had a question about putting posts up for rails, so he gave us advice about what he would do. So we're going to follow that advice. And it's really code too, but So it's all done. We could take a long nap and not work today.
No, we're gonna do deck boards. Let's get one.
She just won't stop. So we may put some deck boards on today, and we'll see how it goes. At least we are in the shade. We have a great system. That's it. Well, we've been back home almost 3 days. Are we rested up yet?
Almost.
Getting close. Well, what do you think about our project down in Tennessee?
We did a good job.
We did.
For
Not
anybody who would look at it from a little bit of a distance.
Definitely. It's definitely DIY. It's not professional, but it turned out pretty well. And we definitely overdid it on everything just to make it a solid thing.
Sturdy. It's sturdy.
It is very sturdy.
It looks good from the street.
That's for sure. And they're going to enjoy it for years to come. And even though it was a big project and sometimes felt like we were in over our head, we're glad we did it. We just don't want to do another one like that again, that's for sure.
Not a big job in the heat.
Right, that's for sure. So there we go. We did good.
We did.
We did.